Perla Reina, and I want to continue talking about Deborah, powerful woman of God, a mighty warrior. And I just love this story. And also about Jael is another mighty woman, a simple woman. She was not part of the army or anything, but she was the one who defeated Sisera, who was the commander of the army, of the enemy. So we will read in verse 15. And the Lord, this is Judges chapter 4. Judges chapter 4, verse 15. And the Lord routed Sisera and all his chariots and all his army with the edge of the sword before Barak. And Sisera alighted from his chariot and fled away on foot. And Barak pursued the chariots and the army as far as Harosheth Haggom. And all the army of Sisera fell by the edge of the sword. Not a man was left. So they were completely destroyed. Verse 17. However, Sisera had fled away on foot to the tent of Jael, the wife of Heber, the Kenite, for there was peace between Jabin, king of Hazor, and the house of Heber, the Kenite. And Jael went out to meet Sisera and said to him, Turn aside, my lord, turn aside to me, do not fear. And when he had turned aside with her into the tent, she covered him with a blanket. Then he said to her, Please give me a little water to drink, for I am thirsty. So she opened a jug of milk, gave him a drink, and covered him. And he said to her, Stand at the door of the tent, and if any man comes and inquires of you and says, Is there any man here? You shall say no. Then Jael, Heber's wife, took a tent peg and took a hammer in her hand and went softly to him and drove the peg into his temple. And it went down into the ground, for he was fast asleep and weary, so he died. So here you can see God gave her that power by the Holy Spirit to be able to do something like that. And God used her, to be able to kill this man. And so it says in verse 22, And then as Barak pursued Sisera, Jael came out to meet him and said to him, Come, I will show you the man whom you seek. And when he went into her tent, there lay Sisera dead with the peg in his temple. So on that day, God subdued. Totally defeated Jabin, king of Canaan, in the presence of the children of Israel. And the hand of the children of Israel grew stronger and stronger against Jabin, king of Canaan, until they had destroyed Jabin, king of Canaan. So God took care of it all. And we just need to be faithful, and as women, we need to rise up and go and do what God has called us. We are leaders, and we need to follow God, hear his voice and what he's telling us to do, what is he telling us to say. We are his mouthpiece, just like Deborah was a prophet of God, and she was God's mouthpiece to give the message to Israel to defeat the enemy, to tell them you have already the victory. And that's the same thing to us. God is telling us, women, you already have the victory, and we need to just go out and execute the plan that God has already set. And he's already has it all set. It's already ready. We have justice for us. We have justice for our family. We have justice for our community, for our city, for our country. We have justice. We just have to do our part and follow God and serve God and hear his voice and walk into that plan, that purpose that he has for us, and walk into that perfect plan that he has. So we just have to carefully listen to his voice and let him use us. Let him use us. We're just his instruments. So we are to just surrender it all to him and say, we give it all to you. You are in control of our lives and you fight our battles. We just trust you and we have faith in you, God. And that's how we need to be. Just have faith in God. Surrender it all to him and say, this is all yours. You're going to fight my battle, but I will be obedient to do what you are asking me to do. Whatever is my part, I will do. But you are initially doing everything. You are really the one who, planned the whole thing from the beginning to the end. And so this is such a wonderful story for us to remember that we already have the victory because we have God, the Lord of hosts, God, the Lord of the armies. I mean, he's the commander in chief. God is in control of everything. So this is a wonderful and powerful story for women, but not only just for women, but for everyone. So thank you for watching, and we'll talk next time more, and read more stories and powerful stories of women. Thank you, and God bless you.